This is a video by Richmond. Today we're working on a Trek 4300 mountain bike, and what we're doing today is we are repairing some damage that was done while riding it on the trail recently. Look at this problem I ran into out in the trail. It ripped the derailleur hanger right off. Boy, lucky these bikes have these removable hangers. The real old bikes, they were welded right to the frame. So we got to get in there, replace that hanger, and do some adjustment if it needs it. First thing we need to do is to remove our wheel. Get that out of the way. The next thing we need to do is to remove the broken piece in the frame here. It's held in by a 5mm head Allen bolt, so we'll need a corresponding Allen head socket. Be very careful of this bolt because it's very shallow. I'm holding the back side with my finger. There is a slot in there for a screwdriver in case it turns. There it is. It's a very shallow bolt. Boy, look at that. Look at how it elongated that piece. And here is the nut that goes through the frame. So we don't want to lose that. Next thing we need to do is to remove the broken piece that's connected to the derailleur. Okay, there it is. Here is our replacement hanger. The number on this one is 230026. So let's take that little nut, put that in place. Okay, let's use the socket to start it by hand. We don't want to cross thread it. Okay, she's started. Oh yeah. We got that all tight. Now before we can put our derailleur on, we want to move the chain on the small sprocket on the front to give us some play in the chain. Now we want to pay close attention to the B tension screw here. We want to be above the place where it sits right here. Alright. Make sure you don't cross thread it. Screw is still above the resting place, and we're almost tight. We want to stop right there. Put some spring tension on the derailleur. Now we can tighten it up. There it is. She's all tight in the correct spot. Alright, now we can put our tire back in place. Line up our disc and our pads. And what I like to do is bring it on the ground now and tighten up the axle. Okay. Next thing we want to do is make sure that our chain does not come off the large sprocket or the small sprocket. We might have to adjust our low and high screws here. So let's see how this one goes. Okay, we're lucking out so far. We're on the small tooth. It's not coming off. Alright, so far so good. Oh, look at that. It's not falling off the big sprocket. Alright. Oh, we lucked out there. And of course, if it came off the sprockets, then we could limit that from happening by turning the screw in. Now, to fine-tune our shiftings more, what we can do is put our chain on the small sprocket here on the back, and now we want to shift up into the next largest sprocket. Now, that one popped right on. Now, if it didn't, what you could do is you could turn this barrel adjuster right here, and you could, to increase the tension, you can turn it counterclockwise, and that will put more tension, make the derailleur push the chain up on the next highest gear. And just keep doing that till that chain goes on the next highest gear. And that's about it. So that's all there is to changing your rear derailleur hanger on your Trek 4300.